Do you feel like your devotional time is dry? Do you get aggravated with yourself because you feel like spending time with the Lord feels like work? Something I learned a few years ago from a book written by Scazzero called Emotionally Healthy Spirituality is that there's something called the practice of delight. You mean I can have fun while spending time with the Lord? Yes. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is in Luke 2:11. Thus he revealed his glory. One of the things that made Jesus the angriest he's ever been is when he saw in the temple how religious leaders succeeded in making it impossible for people to worship there freely. They were exploiting the people's desperation for God for their own benefit. He was angry because his mission here on earth was to bridge the divide that the spirit of religion worked hard to maintain. Being close to God was only for the elite, according to them. At the wedding of Cana, Jesus turns water into wine. Jesus came to reveal God's nature. What if time with the Lord feels like work for me because I still have to unlearn what the religious spirit has ingrained in my mind about God's nature? An article written from KnowingScripture.com states, Moses described the promised land as a land of grain and wine. Deuteronomy 33:28. The men of Israel celebrated David's kingship with wine. 1 Chronicles 12:39-40. And Jesus used wine as a metaphor for the new life that disciples would enjoy in contrast to the old wineskins of Jewish religious tradition. Matthew 9:17. Wine is a sign of God's blessing because it is associated with feasting, as well as Sabbath rest and relaxation. I believe there continues to be an assault on our hearts so that we are inoculated from knowing just how irresistible God really is. What if Jesus revealed his glory at the wedding of Cana because he revealed an aspect of God's nature that every human heart was designed to enjoy? Satan knows that humans are made to experience things. We were created with the ability to touch. Why is it that when we go shopping, we have to pick things up and touch them? We were created with the ability to taste as well. Usually, if it doesn't taste good, we don't want to put it in our mouths, right? We were created to see and perceive and take things in and observe. The enemy knows that. So he wants to make God to be so unattractive to us that we go after the darkness instead. He creates false ways of viewing God so that even people in church, I was one of them, who go every Sunday and volunteer every week and read their Bible every day, can be so far gone from God and barely know it. He also wants to make new converts coming out of addictions angry with God by attributing whatever was done to them by the church was done by God. So what is the practice of delight? Simple. Find things that you enjoy doing, like reading or painting or riding a bike or sitting on the porch and drinking coffee, or even watching a good film and inviting the Lord to do those things with you. Whenever my dad ever tried to appreciate something I enjoyed, I felt loved. And I work hard to making sure that with my own kids, they feel loved that way. My oldest loves the K-pop band called BTS. So because she likes them, I like them too. And actually, I am starting to really enjoy listening to their music on my own. One of the things that the spirit of religion has worked hard to destroy is the Father heart of God and his love for his children. What if many of us who have been in the church are still spiritual infants who need the Father's heart? Did your Father take delight in your hobbies and passions? Let Father God redeem and restore that in you. God bless, and don't forget to subscribe. Love you all.